Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 6th of August 2019. I'm looking at a game designed by Digital Concept and how do you pronounce that? Loriciel? There we go. And released in 1992 on the Commodore Amiga. But many people say this is the best version of this game, and it's called Jim Power. And I've always wanted to play this, and actually, strangely enough, I saw it as a recommendation on my YouTube the other day, so I had a quick look and I thought, good God, this looks nice. So here we are, just check it out. That is Jim with his lovely green hat, but I'm going to have to say, graphically, I'm blown away already. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous. The scrolling is phenomenal. I mean, back in the day, this would have been an absolute feat for the Amiga to have done, so I'm really quite impressed by that. Colours are really nice as well, not too in your face, but not too washed out either. I kind of like that. And the character design's nice as well, with the animations being rather splendid, which is nice. So you can see that you have to collect gems as you go. I think that's just a score booster. You need keys to progress, and yeah, I'm sure we'll find some doors that need keys. Time! Well, that was quite nice. The main character is quite cool as well, with his, I take it that's supposed to be like shades or something. I mean, he does look like a kid on a day out, doesn't he? I'm not sure where he got his gun from, but hey. But look at it, look. Really nicely drawn. Smooth animations as well. This is really quite nice. So, Jim Power. Oh, and it's one hit deaths. Nice. Whoever invented one hit deaths, yeah, you really suck. Anyway, kind of adds to the game, I suppose. Oh, look, we got a weapon upgrade as well. Look at the animations of Jim walking. He doesn't really walk, he kind of strides. And you kind of get this nice power-up as well, where you can hold the fire button down and let off this big boom. Yes, because that's the technical phrase for it. So anyway, you can see you've got power-ups to collect, which will do various things. You've got a weapon power-up, you've got a time power-up as well, and various other things. Now the only thing for me is that the backgrounds can be a little bit distracting to what's going on in the foreground, but I can forgive that because it just looks really nice. Like I said, this is probably the best version of the game. It was released on the Amstrad, C64, DOS, I believe, and other systems, yes. But this one had the nicest soundtrack, this one had the nicest graphics. The Atari ST version, it just didn't even worth mentioning really, but hey, I mentioned it, so oh well, never mind. Nice variety of bad guys as well, nice and easy to see. This reminds me of Magic Pockets actually, the look of the game, which is kind of cool. I love the fact that there's a lot of attention to detail with just the scenery. The guys running around in the armour remind me of a little bit of the main character from Leander as well, which is quite cool. So, all in all, I am incredibly impressed graphically. Controls are easy. Up is jump, which is probably my only sort of gripe, but again, it's the two-button system just wasn't really in place at the time, which is a shame because it was quite easy to have done it, but hey. And the controls are, like I say, quite simple. So you've got up is jump, fire is fire, left and right, and there is duck as well. So you've got that standard holy grail of combination of controls there. Works very well for this game actually. I have to say that the jumping isn't twitchy, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, I am just rubbish at it. But there we go. So yeah, we get lots of nice power-ups. The sound is great. You've got this really cool soundtrack blasting away in the background, which is really nice. And it's good to have a game that doesn't irritate you sound-wise. There's a lot of games that have a really crap soundtrack, but this isn't one of them, you'll be pleased to hear. Oh, hello. What is this? End of level boss? Oh, I just ran into him. That was bad. Okay, so it looks like that's game over for me. But you know what? I like this so much, I'm going to give it another go. Because we have some other points we need to cover as well, like replay factor, age range, and all the stuff that I normally mention in a review. So we'll get through that in due course. but I was really enjoying that, so I'm going to have another go. Oh, nice game over screen as well. It's always nice. So there we are. I love the logo, that digital concept logo. That's really nice. Jim Power and the Mutant Planet. So let's just let this load back in again. Quite a nice map as well, actually. Let's see if I can actually get a little bit further this time. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And novel. But then I've never played Jim Power before, so this is kind of a first for me. And you know, have any of you played Jim Power? Do you remember playing this one? I really, when I looked for a graphic for the title screen, the box art came up, and I remember seeing it advertised in magazines. It really brought back that memory of like reading Amiga Power and seeing these things. Ironically, Amiga Power. That was my favourite Amiga magazine, Amiga Power. I just didn't like Amiga User. I can't remember what the other one was. Yeah, I can't remember what the other one. But yeah, lots of various magazines. Your Sinclair as well. That was another one I used to have for the Spectrum. I just don't think you get excited about games anymore. If you think back to how, especially guys in the over 40s, I'm talking to primarily here, and all you gamers out there. When was the last time you got excited about a game release? I mean, like really excited, and then you weren't let down when you got it. So that's quite a question. Let me know in the comments. And I remember being ever so excited for a number of games. I remember getting really pumped up seeing the adverts for the PlayStation. I remember seeing screenshots to Street Fighter 2 on the SNES, and I was absolutely blown away. And then when I got my SNES, I was not disappointed at all. In fact, I loved my SNES. I love my NES. And yeah, my Amiga and my Spectrum. That's just what I grew up with, guys. But it's nice now that I'm having the opportunity to play different systems and different games on them, which is always a lovely thing. So you can see here, it's very nice. So where are we going? Well, let's say playability. You can see for yourselves kind of where we're going with this. It's really quite playable. I would say that you probably wouldn't be too young picking this one up, because it can be a bit of a challenge. Probably about maybe 10 plus, I would say, was probably an agreeable age range, I would think, to start this game around 10 years old. Depends on your skill level. If you're good at games, maybe a bit younger, because we've all got those clever brothers and sisters that seem to do better than us, except for me, because I'm an only child. Ha! Suck at that up. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied. Sorry. I've got a sister and 2 brothers. So there you go. What more can you say? Never mind. So yes. So that's the age range. Playability covered. It's only a 1-player game. That's a bit disappointing for me, but I don't really know how they could have made this work with 2 players unless it was turn-based. There's a game, I really can't remember the name of it now, but it was a bit, I think it was called Yo-Jo actually. That was 2 players. It's on the screen at the same time. It just didn't really work very well. So I suppose in that respect, you want to keep some of them single player, and this actually does work very well as a single player game. Lots to do, lots to see, and it's just eye candy the whole way through. I haven't seen a single scene here yet that I'm disappointed with, which is really nice. So obviously it's a side-scrolling shoot 'em up. Let's see if we can bag this guy now instead of die. Oh no, he's bit me on my bottom, and I died. So the idea, I think, just to hit him anywhere really. Let's have a quick look at the UI as well. So we're looking at your keys up in the top left, score in the middle, and your timer in the top right, and whatever you've got armed at present is shown in the bottom right hand corner. Now I really hope you've enjoyed Jim Power, because I've absolutely loved playing it and bringing it to you. So let me know in the comments if you've played Jim Power, completed it, what did you think of it? Let me know, because I'm always interested to hear from you guys. Anyway, I think I'm back on track now with things, so yeah, look for a new review very soon, and I look forward to bringing it to you. Until then, you keep it retro, and I'll catch you soon. Bye for now!